Hi guys, and welcome back to Hilltop Farm, and today we're going to be canning the stewed apricots. I'm going to be canning this up into the larger quart jars. Okay, now we start with our canning funnel, and we start filling our jars. I have no idea how much it will make. I'm hopeless at judging, and I can never remember from one year to the next, so it's always trial and error. I was right off with this year's jam, so I'm not even going to attempt to guess as to how much this is going to make. Okay, now, whoops, see, break a jar. Now, rest that there. And you see this? Yum. But I've spilt some, so run around the top of the jar with our paper towel and vinegar. Now our lids have been soaking in very hot water. I think it's supposed to soften the seal. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what happens. Okay, first run for the canner. Okay. Now, let's try again with another one. At least the weather has cooled down for a few days. I mean, it's still hot enough to have the air conditioning on, but it's not so hot you can fry an egg on the roof of the car, but it certainly makes life easy, or easier, for canning and stewing fruit and this kind of thing. Okay. So, once again we clean the rim, put on a lid, go to finger tight, and then into the canner. Okay, and we'll be back when I've got all this in jars in the canner. Okay, so that's 6 quarts we got. That's not too bad at all. Now, put the vinegar in as always to stop the jars from clouding. Now, I have to wait for this to come to a rolling boil. Once it's at a rolling boil, because they're large jars, they need to be processed for 25 minutes. And obviously, we're doing it the water bath method. Okay, we shall be back when these are finished in the canner. Okay, so our canner has finished processing for 25 minutes. And it is time to line these babies up. They look absolutely gorgeous. Seriously, who wouldn't want that on their pantry shelf? I mean, most people would be incredibly proud. And that, my friends, is that. Now, they have to sit there until you hear them start popping, which means, well, as you know, it means they've sealed. And then they have to cool down. So they will sit there overnight. Obviously, make sure that they you take them out onto a cloth, a towel, tea towel, something like that. Put them onto a cold surface. They may break, particularly if you have granite bench tops. So leave them there to cool. We will be back first thing in the morning, and I will show you how we check the seals, clean them up, and label them for the pantry. Okay, we'll be back in the morning. Now, I've left these overnight to cool, and they all seem to have sealed. Now, you can tell by removing this that it's all has obviously leaked during processing. It's all sticky, but the seals are intact. But this is the very reason why we have to do this. But as I say, very, very sticky indeed. I don't recall having them as sticky as this in the past before. But as I say, they seem to have sealed, so that's the main thing. That's better. Of course, I don't know if it was just that one or what. No, that one feels a bit sticky too. But again, you see down here, there's, I don't know if you can see that, see there's a bit of liquid at the bottom. This often happens, happens a lot with tomatoes too. Don't panic, don't think something's gone wrong. It seems to do it in the canning process. You can either shake your jars thoroughly and it will all go back to normal, or you can wait until you take them out of the jars and go to use them, and it all mixes back in and back together. So don't panic or be put off by it. Everything is fine. Now, as usual, we write on the lids. We will obviously put stewed apricots and the date, and obviously dry them, and then they're ready for the shelf in the pantry. If you like this video, click like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss another video. And until next time, it's goodbye from Hilltop Farm. See ya!